Hello everyone, it's Christina. I just finished curling my hair. I filmed a tutorial about this, talked a little bit about my experience coming to Taiwan, why I'm here, that sort of thing. So if you want to see how I got this hair and learn about my quarantine in Taiwan, just keep on watching. I am using a Hot Tools, really old Hot Tools curling iron. I think this is a 1-inch barrel. I'm not quite sure, but let's see. Yeah, just looks like this. I've had this since high school. I think this was one of my first curling irons that actually was like an investment. It's not that expensive. I think they're like less than like maybe 50 bucks. But I don't know, I got it so long ago. But anyways, using this really simple barrel. I just washed my hair last night, so it's pretty clean. I am just going to open the clamp, starting at the top, and then slowly twisting it further and further down my hair, so the whole thing is getting an equal amount of heat going down. And the top does need a little bit more time because the hair up here is healthier than the hair down here, and damaged hair holds curl a lot better than the top, so needs a little more heat up there. I'm gonna recurl this piece just to show you guys what it looks like in the front. We're curling all the hair away from the face, so to do that you want to put the barrel behind the piece of hair, let the clamp go, and start twisting. And then once you get to the end of that piece, you'll just release this clamp a little bit and drag the hair down. Just keep that hair curled up there. Usually I leave it in the ringlet for as long as I can, and then I'll shake it all out at the end. Your curl sets when it is cooling, so letting it set in this ringlet will allow the curl to hold a lot more. Tying my hair up in 2 sections and doing it separately gives the hair a little bit more volume. If you think about it, the bottom curls will have the top curls sitting on top of them, and since they won't roll together, it'll give you a little bit more volume that way. I'll just put all the hair on my 2 sections. You don't want to miss any hair in the back. It always looks a little silly. And then the bottom, I kind of just do a little bit more haphazardly, and the bottom I will rotate back and forth. So just hold it here for a little and let it go. People won't really see these curls as much, so you can kind of do it a little messier. You just want to make sure they are all curled, because you will see a straight hair in a sea of curls. And sometimes I leave the ends out, give you a little bit more of a beachy look rather than like ringlets. So once you have a curl, just throw it in the back. Again, if you want the curl to go away from your face, you stick the barrel behind the hair. And if you want it to go towards your face, you stick the barrel in front of that piece of hair. Oh, usually the pieces in the front, I'll just do them away from my face. I decided to come to Asia because my dad and my grandma are in Hong Kong. But there are travel restrictions in place, and I am able to travel to Taiwan because I am a citizen here. So I am allowed to enter the country here, but I'm not allowed to enter in Hong Kong. So because Taiwan has so few COVID cases, Hong Kong lifted their travel ban. So basically I have to stay in Taiwan for 3 weeks, and then I'll be able to travel to Hong Kong. So 2-week quarantine, and then 1 week exploring Taiwan, and then I fly out to Hong Kong, and then I have another 2-week quarantine. But if you are coming from Taiwan, it's a little bit less restricted, so I am able to stay at my family's apartment rather than quarantining 3 weeks in a hotel. When I was traveling here, coming to Asia, you need to get a COVID test done within 3 days of leaving. So that's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to get a COVID test these days. So I got that done. You also have to fill out some health forms online, which I ended up filling wrong, so I just had to refill them out when I got here. It's kind of confusing. I don't know why. It should be pretty straightforward for most people. But yeah, I boarded my flight, and when I got here, it was pretty stressful. All the employees there were really great and really helpful, but obviously they have to process entire flights of people at the same time, so they're like rushing you through everything, and I was getting kind of stressed because I had my documents wrong, and then I had to refill them out, and everyone was trying to rush me through. I had to buy a Taiwan SIM card so they could call me every day while I'm in quarantine, just to make sure I am staying in my apartment and make sure I don't have any symptoms. So they do text me in the morning, and they also call me around noon to make sure, see if I need anything, see if I need my trash to be picked up, and also just to check in and make sure I am where I'm supposed to be. Let's see, what else? Oh my gosh, when I first got to my apartment, I got up to my floor, but I didn't actually know which apartment it was, so I started typing in the code to someone else's door, and I scared the shit out of this lady. And she like called the security to make sure no one was trying to break into her apartment, because she started speaking to me in Chinese, and I can't understand her, but I couldn't speak back because I was like panicking and I couldn't get words out of my mouth because I felt so bad. But yeah, I think I really scared her. I feel so bad about that. Other than that, I brought a bunch of things to do while I'm quarantining. I ordered some books online before I left. I did a puzzle. I actually have another one to do, so I'm gonna save that for like next week so I don't get super bored. Then me and my friend, we started a skincare business. So we're trying to formulate and make a body lotion bar. So I got clay to try to figure out what we're gonna do there. I feel like we made some samples in just like standard rectangular molds, but which work, but we do want to like kind of make them a little bit more ergonomic and like a better experience for people to use rather than just like having a standard shape. So I feel like I'm trying to make a mold with clay, and then we'll make like some kind of silicone mold with that clay that I have. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. It's been really fun starting our own business. There's just like a lot to figure out and a lot of things that I've just never had to think about before, so it's really fun. It's called Minlo Apothecary if you want to check us out on Instagram. We have 2 products live right now. One is a face lotion that has aloe in it, so it's really hydrating. We try to keep our ingredient list really small, so it's just like really high quality oils and aloe vera going into your skin. And our face mask is a honey face mask that Jacqueline formulated, and it is so freaking good. I swear to God, even if it wasn't our own product, I would rave about it. When Jacqueline first made the formula, I tested it on one hand, and that hand was so much brighter than the hand that I didn't use it on. Like, we could actually tell a difference. And then every time I do use it on my face, like immediately after, it's so bright, and then also it exfoliates your skin, so the next day too it looks really good. And yeah, just like a very even skin tone. We don't want to like put toxins into our skin, and we just really like making product and playing around with like makeup and skincare, so we've had a lot of fun doing this. I actually haven't been in Taipei since I was like less than 1 year old. I was born in the US, but my family was living in Taiwan at the time. But because my mom is an American citizen and speaks English, she wanted to be with doctors who also spoke English and kind of knew what was going on at the time. So yeah, she flew to the US to have me, and then we came back to Taiwan for a little and then moved to California permanently. So I haven't been back here in a while. We do go to Hong Kong, like me and my family go to Hong Kong once a year, usually to see my grandma. But yeah, usually we just go to Hong Kong and we don't really go out to anywhere else in Asia. Alrighty, last section of hair. If you brush out your hair before you curl it, it is easier for the curling iron to glide through when you're sliding it down on your hair. I have ordered food twice. I ordered one grocery trip all through Uber Eats. It's really great. I got that unlimited pass. You pay like, I don't know, a certain amount a month and you get unlimited deliveries. So I've been doing that. Yeah, they deliver it and then the doorman bring it up to my apartment because I'm not allowed to leave. So that's really convenient. I don't have to go out at all. I ordered noodles and dumplings one day. If you want to see what that looks like, you can check out my my quarantine number 1 video, quarantine day 1 video. And then I ate leftovers of that for a day, and then I ordered Ding Tai Fung, and I ordered a lot of stuff, so I have a lot of leftovers, so that'll probably last me a few more days. It's just easiest to order like that because it's kind of hard for me to use Uber Eats. Everything's in Chinese and I have to rely on restaurants that have pictures, which surprisingly not a lot of them. So yeah, it's hard. And one day I was trying to order food and there were like no couriers available. So I was just starving. I ate a banana, but I was starving for like a few hours until I could find a restaurant that had a delivery person to deliver my food. For this side of my hair, since my part's on this side of my hair starts much further, and I want to get the curls all the way to my root. I'll just go in after I curl all these pieces and do like the very top layer again to make sure I get it to the root. But for these pieces, I'm just doing the best I can, getting as close to the root as possible. I started this YouTube channel because I want to learn to make videos and like get really nice shots. Not that I've figured it out yet, but I'm trying to learn how to edit videos and like take multiple angles and edit together so it doesn't seem so staged and it doesn't seem choppy and it flows and there's no like inconsistencies. I just posted a video about me making matcha and I filmed it on 2 different days, so like I only drink 1 matcha a day, so I had 1 shot the day before and another shot this morning, and obviously there's a lot of inconsistencies there. Oops, exposed. I'm just trying to figure it out, and since I'm in quarantine, it's the perfect time to learn new skills. I'm like pretty jet lagged. I go to bed at 8:39 every day and I wake up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. But honestly, I don't mind being jet lagged while I'm in quarantine because all my friends are awake during the day, obviously. So once they all go to sleep, I'm like, okay, I have nobody to talk to, so why am I even awake right now? It's nice having free time, but also this much free time is kind of excessive. Just the top portion, recurling. That'll give me some extra volume and definition there. I need all the volume I can get. If you hold it up, it will set in kind of like a more voluminous way, so that's why people scrunch their hair. Well, I don't know. Don't take my word for that. Just run my fingers through my hair. And I honestly don't wash my hair like maybe every 3 days. So throughout the next few videos, I'm sure you'll see my hair falling, but this is what it looks like when it's first curled. If there's any parts that are like really crazy, just go over it with your iron. If I had my straightener, you can go over every curl with your straightener and it'll still be curly, but it'll give you that very like loose wave, which is really nice. But my hair will basically look like that tomorrow, so it's fine. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not in any rush. So this is the final look. I'm probably gonna refilm this makeup tutorial tomorrow. So I'll show you my hair then too. But thanks for watching.